Hello guys, welcome to the next video, Bridge to Nowhere. So who am I? Imagine a reader, leader, thinker, wanderer, trainer and an ambivert blessed with people and coaching skills. That's me Gautham, your coach, founder Able Experts. Bridge to Nowhere. So what I'm going to talk about in this video, if you have seen this picture wherein a bridge and a river are seen side by side, if you came across this on a social media platform and if you have skipped across it, this is what I'm going to talk about today. This bridge is called the CHOLUTECA Bridge, which is built across the CHOLUTECA River, which is situated in CHOLUTECA city. Yeah, that's right. All what I'm talking here are complete facts. So this is situated in a country called the Honduras, which is in the Latin American region or in the Central American region, connecting North America and South America. So what is so famous or what is so legendary about this bridge? This bridge was built in 1930 actually, and in 1996 the Honduras government decided to remodel it, to rebuild it, because Honduras and particularly the Latin American region is known for the hurricanes, and the worst of the worst hurricanes hit these areas, causing massive destruction all across the region. So the Honduras government decided to rebuild it in 1996, and then they hired a group of Japanese engineers of a consortium, and then they remodeled and rebuilt this bridge, and it was opened in 1998. It was an architectural marvel, no doubt about it. It was the pride of the Honduras country. This CHOLUTECA Bridge has been built to withstand torrential rains, storms and hurricanes, and upon its completion in 2 years' time, a big hurricane, level 5 hurricane called the MITCH, attacked the Latin American region. It caused massive destruction of a magnitude that 11,000 people lost lives in the Latin American region and 7,000 people died in Honduras alone. It created a massive destruction, it wreaked havoc, and it reduced the country to rubbles. But for the CHOLUTECA Bridge, because the bridge was particularly built for this purpose and it withstood that hurricane and it came out unscathed, but there was a problem. A bridge is supposed to connect two roads, and after the hurricane Mitch, the two roads leading to the bridge got washed away in the floods, and adding salt to the wound, the CHOLUTECA River, which was flowing under the bridge before the hurricane, changed its course, created a new channel and started to flow beside the bridge. So there was this bridge, and then the river with the changed course, it's flowing nearby to it, so rendering the bridge useless. This CHOLUTECA Bridge is a great reminder for us in the 21st century. Until 20th century, the metaphor built to last was sufficient. But in this century, this metaphor has been dwarfed by another metaphor, built to adapt. The CHOLUTECA Bridge has been built to last, no question about it, because it withstood the test of times, it withstood the biggest of the hurricanes, Hurricane Mitch. But did it adapt to the situations? Did it adapt to the change? Did it adapt to the unforeseen problems? No. So my dear friends, the reminder one that this bridge is giving to us is, if you're building something, some business or a project or a movement, if you're building it to last, make sure that you're building it to be adaptable to any situations. And the second reminder that this bridge is giving to us is, if you give a solution to a problem, in the future the problem might change and the solution that you have provided in the past will become redundant. That's what happened with the CHOLUTECA Bridge, because that bridge was the solution to go across the CHOLUTECA River. But after the hurricane, when it changed the course, the river, the bridge became redundant. Now the solution has become a problem, because the Honduras government had invested millions of money into the project. Now that bridge is still sitting there useless. You guys might be thinking, Gautham, this might happen to a bridge, it won't happen anywhere else in the business. No, my dear friends, let me give you a simple example. Microsoft, 1990s, they were the kingmakers in the computer industry. They had a very good business proposition. They took their operating system, the software, the Windows OS, to the hardware, the computer manufacturers, and they installed it directly into the systems and they sold it worldwide. So when the customer started to use the Windows application, and if they want to play a media file, they need to depend upon the Microsoft company to provide them with the applications and tools. and then hit the internet. Now, the internet gave opportunity for independent developers to develop tools and applications, and it can be downloaded by customers without the help of the Microsoft itself. Until that point, they were dependent on Microsoft for the tools and applications. As a result, the monopoly stature of the Microsoft in the computer world got jeopardized. This is like taking out the two roads of the bridge. And then came the second hit, the biggest hit, the mobile. The entire landscape changed, like with the CHOLUTECA bridge, when the river was flowing under it before the hurricane, and after that it changed course. Likewise, now the entire landscape of the digital world has changed from computers to mobiles. Now people are questioning what is the use of computers or laptops, as everything can be done with a mobile phone or a phablet, right? Microsoft predicted these changes, but they failed to estimate the intensity of the impact. Windows operating system has been built to last. Even today, computers are running on Windows, but are the mobile phones are running on Windows operating software? No. That's where they failed. They were built to last, but they were not built to be adaptable to any environment or any electronic devices. My dear friends, CHOLUTECA bridge gives us a great reminder that change is constant. Your solution to the problem might become the problem itself in the future. Today, survival is not only victory. Adapting to these situations and progression is victory in today's world. My dear friends, if you are building a movement or a project or a business, whatever you are building, if you are building it to last, make sure that you are building it to be adaptable. And that's how we grow, my dear friends, and that's how we succeed in life, my dear friends. So with this, I'm done. Until next video, take care, peace and prosperity. Bye-bye.